As per the last census held in 2011, our numbers in India had reduced to 57,264 from 69,601, which was as per the census held in 2001, a drop of nearly 18%. What is more a matter of concern is the fact that from a total number of 57,264, there were a mere 27,199 individuals between the ages of 0 to 49 years, whereas there were 30,065 between 50 years and upwards. This, in fact, means that 53% of our community is above the age of 50 years. Who else than Mr. Dinsha Tamboli to endorse these statistics, especially when he has been associated with helping this section of our community over decades? Let's hear it from the man himself.
Ours is an aging community, and if I may add, an ailing community as well. Senior citizens require a special care and attention, which in a metropolis like Bombay is not easy to provide by many families who reside in small flats in bags and colonies run by various charitable trusts. The situation of our senior citizens is further compounded by they having to live in lonely and cramped conditions. The issue of care for our elderly, therefore, assumes paramount importance. Fortunately for our community, elders of earlier generations had the foresight and the vision to establish homes or centers for our senior citizens where they are cared for and well taken care of. Today's episode of Mazda Multimedia features residential homes or centers for senior citizens, highlighting the facilities that are available at Mumbai and Navi Mumbai. It will not be out of place to mention that similar facilities are also available at Surat and Navsari, catering to our seniors. Caring for seniors is perhaps the greatest responsibility we have. Those who have walked before us, given us so much, and made possible the life that we enjoy, we owe it to them to make the evening of their lives comfortable, free from stress and strain. The caregivers at these worthy institutions that look after the elderly reflect the true meaning of the words written by poet Robert Browning. Come, grow old with me, for the best is yet to be, the last of life, for which the first was made.
Today we take you over to a few Parsi Irani Zoroastrian institutes which takes care of our senior citizens. The F.S. Parekh Dharamshala, a home for the aged and a much needed initiative of the Bombay Parsi Panchayat, is situated in Kareghat Colony at Hughes Road. A ladies' advisory committee looks after the needs of the residents and oversees the running of the Dharamshala. The committee members, managers and support staff ensure that the sunset years of these residents are their golden years, spent with respect, dignity, care and love. It is a boon for the senior citizens of our community. 90% of the residents here reside totally free of cost, with all the requirements catered including accommodation, meals, clothing, linen, diapers, toiletries, laundry services and services of the barber. The Dharamshala's senior citizens are also supplied free of cost, as it is the medical equipment like wheelchairs, walkers, surgical beds, side tables and hospitalization. The Dharamshala's capacity houses about 100 residents, of which some are paying residents and are provided a separate room in addition to all the mentioned facilities at a nominal monthly cost, not inclusive of caretaker, ward boy and the IR expenses. These residents are housed in two separate wings for men and women. Maintenance and hygiene also levies a huge expense for the upkeep as well as the repairs and the maintenance of their lifts, furniture, fixtures, electricity bills and appliances. Huge funds are needed for the smooth and efficient functioning of a home of this magnitude, including the salaries of staff, cooks, ayahs, ward boys and liftmen. The residents are provided wholesome, nutritious meals, and some meals are also sponsored by our generous donors. Lady Hirabai Kawasji Jahangir Health Unit was founded in 1946. The health unit has 55 beds and caters to the old and disabled Parsis. There are daily visits by doctors and physiotherapists. The Parsi ward at Mumbai's J.J. Hospital seems to be a particularly sunny, convalescent home. Its Gothic windows and yellow beige walls lit up 45 beds in it. Most patients come to this ward because they have no other alternatives. The ward now houses 45 people, fewer than 10 of whom cannot walk without help. The government-owned hospital provides electricity, water, food and about 8 staffers. The Jal Minochal Mistry Memorial Fund under the experienced Mrs. Arnavaz Mistry provides the rest of the requirements like diapers, staff, physiotherapists and doctors who visit about twice a week. Another philanthropist, Mr. Rustam Jijiboy, has been a constant pillar of strength and support to this home.
I'm Arnavaz Mistry. I'm here in J.J. Parsi ward since last 35 years. When I wanted to do a little social work, help poor people, so I contacted Mrs. Salama Kavrana and she has brought me over here. And I'm so happy because I feel that these old people, they require love, care, because they are very lonely in their places. So the important thing for these people is to talk to someone. There is no one to in the house, they are very lonely. So I feel I brought so many people from that houses also and keep them here. Here they get good food. Here we have a physiotherapist also. She comes twice a week. There is a psychologist also. She also comes twice a week. And this is like a house. We give them everything over here and they are all very happy. So I request all my younger generation, please take care of your parents, grandparents, help someone. You also come forward, talk to our Parsi community members. At least once in a month if you have a time, come see them. So you will also touched by them and they will also touched by you.
Dr. Dosibai and Jahangir Ratanshaw Dadaboy Charity Trust is a well-established Parsi trust which runs the Old People's Home for Parsis located in Masina Hospital compound at Baikala. Men and women with the total resident capacity of about 20 people includes 5 special rooms. The home is currently managed by Dr. Meenu Bambot, the present chairman, Senior Trustee Dr. Behram Pardiwala, Mr. Behram Setna, Mr. Zubin Batliwala and Mr. Percy Junglewala. An in-house manager, Mr. Cyrus Gasdar, along with his wife Parveen, have been there to take care of the needs of all the residents.
Age is not how old you are, but how many years of fun you've had. So, why should the fun stop at all? That's why at the Living Tree, we infuse your days with fun, games and laughter. Here at the Living Tree, we have large, comfortable, single and double rooms with attached baths, so that when you step out in a large common area filled with sunshine, you look forward to welcoming the new day. Delicious and nutritious food to keep you healthy and to warm your soul. Movies to watch, newspapers and magazines and books to read. Endless chatting and sharing life stories with new friends and making new memories with them. We believe old age is not a defeat, but a victory. Not a punishment, but a privilege. And that's why we don't call this place an old age home. We call it the Living Tree.
My community brethren, there are quite many senior citizen homes in Mumbai. We need to reach out to them because they are doing a humongous task of helping them. These Samaritans are working day in and day out to make sure that our parents live longer happily with joy. They just don't thrive and survive, they enjoy their stay there. 1 cup of tea and 1 packet of biscuits, the cost of that for a month, if you can give, that would be the minimum support one could give them. And that will bring smiles on their faces. We children, instead of giving medicines to our parents, let's feed them with love. Instead of getting them appointments of doctors, let's give them more of our time. Make them laugh, make them sing, fill their lives with joy, making them look forward for the next day to see you again, and that will make them live longer. Make them breathe, make them move, give them longevity, immunity and vitality, I pray. Give them all the love you have and they'll give you all the blessings they have.